What's up, guys, and welcome to Between the Speakers Season 2. I'm your host, Indiana Massara. I am so excited to be here today. We have one of my best friends joining me. I met her in school. We go to events and eat tacos together all the time. She's been on so many amazing shows that you guys know of, such as The Walking Dead, Criminal Minds. Let's bring on my best friend, Brighton Sharbino. So I'm joined with my best friend, Brighton. Say what's up. Brighton and I have been friends for 6 years? Forever. We went to school together. Even though she is a few days older than me, she was in the 7th grade, and I was in the 8th. That's just because I skipped a grade, so it's not really that fair. But we went to school together, and then we've just been best friends ever since, haven't we?
Pretty much. We started running in, we were friends at school, but we weren't
as close as we are now.
And then we had the same publicist, and we were seeing each other at every single event. We'd be the only teenagers.
Yeah, because we were going to these really weird adult events, and we were just like, what? And then Brian and I, we became event buddies. And in LA, when you guys have publicists or you guys go to events, not anymore because of COVID, obviously, but back then you'd have your event people that would just be at all the same events and you just hang around them. And I remember one of our first events that really got us close was an event, and there was tacos in the back, and I had no idea who anyone was, and I saw you and our other friend Kyla just eating tacos in the back, and I was like, they're my crew. They're eating tacos in the back of a really nice event. I found my people.
We were just camping out. Honestly, that's I feel like me and Indiana have been to so many events after that. Ever since then, it's probably done 50 more. And every time we go in, we get the food, we get the stuff.
We get out.
We get out.
We go in, we get the food, we get the freebies, and we dip. Yeah. Unless there's some cool things happening and we want to stay, but half the time it's just
yeah, especially any type of thing now with COVID, it's wear your mask, stay 6 feet apart, grab your stuff, and go.
Which is great for us. We love it. Yeah. We don't like people. We love food. We love freebies. So this is a great situation for us both. Brian and I have had a lot of fun experiences over the year. One of them being Coachella. We went to our first Coachella together.
Honestly, we were so little, so everything was whoa.
It was kids in candy stores. I think we were both 15 at the time, and we were little kids in a candy store watching Cardi B do her thing. And yeah, we had the greatest time. We weren't VIP, we weren't artists or anything. We just had normal GA passes, and I have never had more fun at a music festival in my life.
We were
together. It was fun. We were with some annoying boys, but we didn't care. It was kind of just us. We were vibing. You did get your phone stolen, which sucked.
Oh my gosh, I was so mad because then the drive back, it's an hour. It's more than an hour.
2 or 3 hours.
2 or 3 hours drive back and forth, and just to be in the car with nothing
doing nothing. But I was a good friend, and I did take so many photos on my phone for her. She was getting a little bit annoyed with me throughout the weekend because I just kept being like, Brighton, stop, let me take a photo. Brighton, stop, let me take a photo. She also had a little boot thing at the time, and so I was taking a bunch of photos for them because they wouldn't. She wasn't really taking photos or videos, but lucky her phone got stolen and she still had a bunch of memories.
It was my phone was there taking all the pictures because Indy took so many pictures of me.
And I'm glad. Aren't you glad?
I'm very glad.
Yeah. Speaking of music festivals and music, I wanted to show you a little trailer of a little game that we have.
I wish it was actually like this.
I know. Well, it is actually like this. We can just do this with better snacks and no sweating in our beds.
And COVID, and we'll be safe.
I know. We're safe. We're having fun. I could be a DJ lying down. This is great.
And we can use these cool characters where we can look completely different.
I know. Brian and I are not antisocial, but we are each other's only friends. So this is great for us.
That's so true. The other day, Indiana was like, who else do we hang out with? And I was like,
no one. But now we've got people online to hang out with and DJ with them.
Actually, this would be a good way for us to meet new.
Probably. And and then that means we've all got the same music taste. It'll be a good vibe.
True.
Look at Blue Man Suit. That's my guy. He's vibing. Fire. It's so cool.
I should pick the blue guy.
Can have some little DJ battles. Do you guys think that you guys would play with us? I think you guys would play with us. We'd make some pretty cool.
That would be so fun. They should join.
They should join us. We'd make some fire beats.
Yes.
Mix a little bit of Cardi, a little bit of Billie Eilish. Who knows? Throw in some country. I mean, I know you're not the biggest fan, but we make it work. Look how fun this looks. You can customize your own set too. Make your set look really cool.
Oh wow. And they got all these songs. These songs are making me nostalgic.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah. Actually, so fun. This makes me want to get up and move.
I know, right? Just be like,
Sitting here.
I love this.
Where they are, aren't they?
I really want to play this. We would be up till 4 a.m. just DJing, being like, listen to my new beat.
Oh, for sure. Over 100.
Ooh.
Oh wow.
Coldplay.
Party.
Yes. Something that I've been doing with guests on this little show is I'm going to be doing a little trivia so they get to know you a little bit faster because these are shorter podcasts. So we're going to ask you some trivia questions. Favorite song?
Oh. Anything by Doja Cat, maybe.
Ooh, we love. Favorite restaurant?
Probably just the Cheesecake Factory. Basic.
Nice. A little bit of everything. Let's go for favorite place.
I don't have a favorite place. Like my little makeup desk in my bathroom. I just have all my stuff there.
I meant more like state-wise or country-wise.
Oh.
But like your makeup desk is cool too.
I don't know.
Go-to outfit.
Sweatpants and a crop top.
Biggest pet peeve.
I don't like being snapped at. It really triggers me. Like, but if somebody's like in my face, like
Get your hands on my face, please.
Oh, I just hate it.
Let's hit them with 2 more. Let's go favorite letter in the alphabet.
I don't know these questions prepared. Let me think. Let's go with B for Brighton.
Let's go with your favorite number.
It's actually, I have a favorite number. It's 8.
8.
Fun is to draw. It can be a snowman. And you can draw it multiple ways.
She said it's the best to draw. It could be a snowman if you wanted it to be. I love that you think of these things. Like if I were to ask any other guest, why is that number your favorite? They'd probably just be like, oh, it's my lucky number. And your reasoning is, it looked like a snowman.
What's your favorite number? Isn't yours?
No, my favorite, it's confusing. It's 444, but that's not, so I guess 4. I've always had an affiliation with 4. I was born at 444. I've got a tattoo of 444.
No, I think I think that has a meaning to it.
It's an angel number.
Do
know. It's like an angel number. It means like angels are watching over you, or it means like when you look at the clock and you're doing something, like you're meant to be there, and this is what you're meant to be doing. And most of the times when I look at the clock and it's 444, it's like I'm either on set or I'm doing something work related. So that's kind of like my reasonings for knowing why I'm doing what I'm doing.
Oh, and when you're born, you're meant to be born. Like you have a purpose.
Yeah.
You know
well,
what I'm saying?
I would hope I was meant to be born. That's
no, like I'm saying like.
So both of us are in the acting world. Brian, you want to talk about some shows you've been on, some things you were working on?
Yes, some of the things I've been on. I've done a lot of crime stuff, like Walking Dead's not crime, but more dramatic. Law and Order, Criminal Minds.
I'm binge watching Criminal Minds, and I can't wait to see your face.
I know you have to get. I think I'm definitely in one of the later seasons.
It's so funny to me because like obviously I've been friends with Brighton for a long time, and so she's been on shows like The Walking Dead or Criminal Minds and stuff like that. And I watch these shows, and then her face will just pop up, and I'm like, dude, when were you in this? I didn't know you were in this. What has been your favorite crime show you've been on?
I think Criminal Minds was really cool, but I just have to say NCIS because I was so little. It was like one of my first like big things.
Really?
When you're little, like everything has more meaning. You're like, oh my gosh, what?
Yeah.
It was just a whole new thing.
I think the coolest flex of my favorite thing to flex with Brighton is that when we go to Universal, when Horror Nights was still a thing, and it would be around this time of the year, but when Horror Nights was still a thing, we'd get to go on the Walking Dead maze as many times as we wanted because she was on the show, and people still recognize her from that show because her character was psycho. And you were on one of the best seasons. We're going to say that. You were on one of the best seasons. That's my favorite thing to flex is going in that maze with you.
The funny thing is, like, I was scared to do it.
She hates horror. She hates horror. You hate scary things, and you've been on, like, primarily scary shows.
I think it's, like, my hatred for scary things that fuels the emotion.
Fuels it. It feels the emotion in the scene, which like makes you book it.
Hopefully, maybe that's it. I don't know, but
what has been your favorite thing to film?
One thing that was really fun to film that I just had come out like 3 weeks ago was this movie Beckman that I'd worked on like last year. It just came out 3 weeks ago, and the reason that I really like filming it is because there's a scene where I'm supposed to look kind of like beat up and like
ooh, cool,
sick and stuff. So they like put like fake bruises on me and cuts, and that was fun just to like call my mom and be like, I got beat up, and like
and she was like, did Angela panic? Did you make Angela panic?
A little bit.
Angela is her mom. She's super sweet.
You're like, no.
The reason why Brighton and I ended up being friends was because
okay, like Indy, she is a really good thing. She has like bold personality. She's outspoken, and like Indy has this like boss girl attitude. So like I was like, okay, she's running the school. Like I'm gonna be nice to her because she's like somebody you'd want on your side and like freaking.
You wouldn't want against. I remember one time at school, what she means by me running the school, I was very vocal about my opinions in the school, and if there were any rules that I didn't agree with, I would be that girl to create petitions and get people to sign them and change the rules of the school.
The legging petition.
The legging petition. Let's talk about the legging petition. So at my school, we didn't really have a uniform. We just had a T-shirt that we had to wear, which really wasn't that bad at all. But
girls couldn't wear leggings.
Girls could not wear like yoga pants or leggings of any kind because, and I quote our vice principal, it would be distracting for the boys. And I was not having it. I was like, absolutely not, sir. I would like to be comfortable. So they're going to need to figure it out.
Honestly, what's really the difference between a skirt or pants and leggings? Like, why leggings?
But
why
you should be teaching the boys to be more respectful and not teach the girls to cover up for them. Is my MO.
And I just come so many times, and looking back, it makes me so mad that they were like would have me excused so I can't learn in the class. So I just sit there
because of other
shortly.
Exactly.
It's so weird. It's so weird when you think about it.
It's really weird when you think about it. So basically what I did, I said, I'm not doing this. So I started wearing leggings every single day to school. I started a petition, and I got pretty much everyone in that school to sign that petition, whether it was out of fear or whether it was out of agreement. I got them to sign it, and I got them to change the rules. So now,
and if somebody said that they weren't going to sign it, Indiana would take the whole rest of the day to sign.
You best to believe if somebody said, no, I'm not going to sign it, you best to believe I got that signature by the end of the day because I was not having it. So now you're allowed to wear leggings at that school.
For any girl that's wearing yoga pants to this day.
At that school, you better thank me for it. So there you go. That's my little story. That's how Brighton and I kind of became friends. It was a little bit out of fear, but I'm really glad that we are friends because we have had a lot of great moments together. So Brighton, if people want to keep up with your crazy acting life and your music and everything, where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram, Brighton Sharbino. My Twitter's Bright Sharbino. My TikTok's Brighton Sharbino. And Snapchat's Brighton Rose.
We love it. Thank you, Bestie, for joining me on today's show. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you soon when we get to go to another event together and just eat and dip.
Okay, I love you.
Love you.
Bye.